Hey everybody, it's Evelyn Cucciara here, the Toy Tamer, with today's question. Today's question comes from DCast09, and this is basically what's going on. We have a 1-year-old and have set up a lovely playroom in our small sunroom. It seems like we are accumulating so many toys, and to keep her engaged, we need to rotate. How do we tackle storage from the parent's perspective, or should we be trying to do this for her this early? My husband is terrible about putting things back, and her idea is to empty every bin in sight, and of course does not put it back. Help. Well, yes, this is a problem, but first of all, she's only 1, so you can't expect her to do anything whatsoever. At this point, you want to just set up the playroom or the play area so that it's easy for you to put the toys away, or your husband to put the toys away. So I would suggest don't overwhelm her with toys. She's only 1. She needs like a set of blocks, maybe a couple little pretend play animals, some stuffed animals, and some books. That would probably about handle it for her right now, and a couple interactive things too. But all of that could fit in a small storage unit. Like I like the IKEA Kallax, like you know I always use those, and I would suggest a 2x2, which is simply two cubbies high by 2 cubbies across. And that would give you 4 storage cubbies for toys as well as space on top. So if you put bins in the cubbies, you could fill one up with stuffed animals, you could fill one up with books, you could fill one up with her favorite kind of rattles or whatever she's into right now. But then you definitely want to label them. Not just, really, it's not for her at this point. It's really for you and your husband and for grandparents or nannies or anybody else who happens to be there. You want to do a photo of the actual toys and you want to label the shelf. Never label the bin. You can do this easily by simply taking a photograph, printing it out, putting, before you print it out, put the name of what the toy is on it, and then literally just tape it to the shelf. I mean, that's very low tech. It'll definitely work. You can do Polaroid pictures. They even give you a little space at the bottom. You've seen the labels that I talk about all the time. You basically just want to get a photo with a word so that everybody knows where the toys go, and label the shelf, never label the bin. But since she's only 1, keep it small as to how many toys you have. Your rotation idea is a good one. Don't overwhelm her with toys, because the more you put out, the more she's going to dump. So make a specific place for the toys, keep them in there, and limit to what fits in the storage you have there. You can always rotate them every 3 months, every 6 months, whatever, bring out new toys. But remember, when she's 1, her interests are changing quickly. So you don't want to put toys away for 6 months. You could bring them out and she's already past the age that they're good for. When kids are little, their interests change quickly. Just keep that in mind. Hope that answered your question. And if anybody else has any other questions for me, the Toy Tamer, about playrooms or kid spaces or any organizational things that have to do with kids, please feel free to ask me in the comments below, or send them directly to me with a DM, or even just email them to me. I'm Evelyn at the Toy Tamer. Check out my other videos for other tips. Hopefully this is helping you keep your sanity during these crazy times. I hope to be back in people's playrooms soon doing my magic. But until then, if you want to get started on your own magic, check out my DIY course. You can find out all information on my website, which is thetoytamer.com. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.